Alright, so today on the channel we're going to be talking about my 5 gifts for the photographer in your life. Let's get into it. So first up, we're going to be talking about lens filters. Now these little guys, we open this up here. There's a couple different types. There's this one. It's called a neutral density filter, and you see how it gets darker and lighter. They're essentially sunglasses for your camera, and they're very nice because they allow you to shoot in certain weather conditions and midday that you normally couldn't shoot. Then there's also UV filters, which allow you to protect the front of your camera. That's what I have on right now. Doesn't change the color at all. You can also, there's various types. You can get different colors, so your photos will have a specific tinge, and depending on what you're looking for, there's a whole different options. And these are all usually under 50 bucks. My next gift I would recommend are these little camera cubes. These is a ProMaster one. It's pretty small. You've got removable dividers. These guys come in and out. I personally only have one in. This is what my drone goes in, but there's more dividers you can add. It's really nice because, especially if you're skiing and stuff like that with your camera, then you're taking it in and out a lot, and you're maybe not putting it in a camera every time because you need to be able to carry other gear that a camera bag wouldn't. So this can be really nice for that. It's got little sleeves to put lens filters in. This one at the front, if you can see that, there's a card divider, so if you're bringing extra SD cards, you've got spots for those, anything like that. This one, I can cram in. I've got my DJI Mini 4 Pro with the RC2 remote in it, is what I normally carry, plus whatever accessories I'm bringing for that. Otherwise, I will also sometimes put like all my batteries, a charger, and my camera body if I'm doing that. This one also, it kind of fits. It's a little bit too squishy. I don't know if I would want to bring it all the time, but I have used it to put in both the R5 and the 24-70 f2.8. It fits in here sort of. This is just a great tool. This is a size small. They come in a bunch of different sizes, and unless you're going up to like a nomadic or a peak design, which they are really nice, but they're also pricey, they're usually between $30 and $60. Alright, the next photo accessory is this little guy here. And this is meant for cleaning your lenses. You go boom, boom, boom. And you can clean all the little parts of your camera and keep it nice. This is a ProMaster. I love this one because it's got a decent amount of volume, but it's also not going to blast it too hard. So as long as you're careful, you can clean your camera sensors with these. This one has a removable filter that has like a little tissue in it essentially, and it keeps the dust off of your camera and helps, like for instance for me, I'm shooting mountain biking. Oftentimes you need to clean your camera lens and you're not necessarily in the dust-free environment, you're not at home. And so with this one, I know I'm not going to squirt dirty air directly into the stuff. So this is great. This one's about $8. Nice and cheap. Alright, and then the next one is something that I'm sure every photographer has and always wants more of, is batteries. Specifically with Canon cameras, which is what I shoot, and the R5 especially, and if you're shooting video as well, it tends to run out of batteries pretty quickly. So yeah, just these little guys. check with your photographer so you know what style of battery they need. These are usually between 50 and 80 bucks, give or take. So pretty cheap, and even one battery makes a huge difference. And finally, we've got the Peak Design backpack holder. I don't remember exactly what this is called, but this is awesome. It snaps onto any backpack strap. What it is you take the Peak Design base plate like this, goes into here, very quickly, just snaps on. If I can do this right. Well, I guess it has to be screwed on the camera, but essentially it just snaps into here. This just sits on your chest on a backpack. Little screws adjust it, open and closed. Just has a little button attachment. It's really solid. I've skied with this on my backpack, holding a camera, skiing down in the backcountry as well as in the resort, and it's been very bomb proof. I haven't had any issues with things falling out. This runs about $60, but it's well worth the price. It's decently light for what it is. It's nice and steel, and it's Peak Design, so it's just an awesome product. Incredibly well designed, and I would highly recommend it. It's worth the price. Alright, that's all for our 2025 gift guide. Let me know what you learned, if you want what you get or what you would buy for your photography or what you would buy for yourself, if that's the case. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.